would you like to play Three-Question Thursday?
I'd love it.
I would love it too. Three-Question Thursday. I saved a question from the chat because someone at the end asked this. As you lost the weight, did you have a hard time accepting the image in the mirror? Did you?
Yes, I did. I did have body dysmorphia, and I still have a bit of body dysmorphia. It's hard. It's real, and it's hard. And one of the ways that I helped the body dysmorphia is I got a full-length mirror. That really has helped me to be able to see my full self, because before that, I never had a full-length mirror. I just had my mirror in the bathroom that was just, you know, the medicine cabinet mirror. And as soon as I got the full-length mirror, then I'm like, oh, wow, I am a size 8. I do look okay. I do have that body. But I was very disillusioned. And there's still times when I'm in the grocery store and I walk by a mirror and I'm like, who is that? There's times when I'm sitting there that I still feel very obese. To this day, there's days when I just like, I wish I could get this weight off, and it's off. And so, and I think part of it is the fact that we see ourselves naked and nobody else does. And in clothes, it hides a lot, right? So we have that skin, we have all of that we think should have just gone away when we get down to go away, and it doesn't. I'm just here to tell you, unless you're willing to have a surgery, and I don't even know if it all goes away with surgery. I don't know. I haven't done that, but you know, it's there, but you still look phenomenal. I mean, when I looked at those before and after pictures, and I don't think one of them was when I was 280. I think all of them were when I was even less than 280. I didn't like pictures when I was 280. I didn't like pictures when I was 240. I didn't like pictures anytime. So that when I looked at those pictures, I was like, sometimes I feel like that person still. Mm-hmm. And then I see my new picture and I'm like, oh, that's me, because I was there. And I have to get my brain wrapped around it. And somebody told me the other day that after 5 years, your body gets used to being in the right size body. So my goal is to make it another 3.5 so I can feel that way.
Fantastic. That was, you know, this is part of the aha stuff that you're going through, and even like the acceptance, I believe. Mm-hmm. Question number 2, what is your 1, 2, 3 as far as advice of, you see how I'm sneaking that in there, 1, 2, 3, like as far as tools that you found helpful?
So one of the tools that I found very helpful was the fact that it's my program. It's mine. And that's helped me a lot in maintenance, but it also helped me a lot in weight loss. It's my program. It's not Susan's program. It's not my buddy's program. It's not my Gideon Games team program. It's my program. And I have to have ownership of it. If you let somebody else have ownership of your program, it won't work. My personal opinion, just take it for what it's worth. I feel like that's number 1 for me. I think number 2 is just to keep moving and keep doing fun things and keep your body moving towards a good direction, because if we're moving, you know, the only constant is change. You're either going to move forward or move backward. And so you might as well move forward. And so if you keep having goals forward, like if you keep saying, you know, next week, I want to go up that flight of stairs without stopping once. Then the next week, I want to go up 2 flights of stairs without stopping once. I mean, you can do these little things, or I can walk for 10 minutes today. Isn't that great? And next week I can walk for 15 minutes. Just those little steps forward, those little goals are going to get us to those big goals, you know? So now I have goals to go backpacking and to go overnight and to hike for multiple days. I had a goal this year to hike Kilimanjaro, and COVID struck us down. So we didn't get to hike Kilimanjaro, but those are tangible goals, but you have to set little goals on the way. And then number 3, believe in yourself. Just believe in you. You, like I said before, you're worth it. And if you believe in you, then you can do it. and then have other people tell you all the time that they believe in you too. It helps.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really torn because I have a question. It's really going to be a little tiny question, but I think it's so important right now because of your massage therapy. Remember you were talking the other day about cadavers, what you found out? Can you just share that? And then I have another real question.
Okay. So when I went to school for massage therapy, we got to go work at the U of U on the cadaver lab. And it was wonderful because we got to actually feel the muscle strands in the body and get to see the direction they were going. But our teacher told us that there's a lot of times where they will cut an intestinal tract open and there's whole vitamins in it. So if you're a vitamin person, that's great. Just make sure they're water soluble. So if you have your vitamins and you put them in water and they don't go away, then don't take them because they're not going to go away in your stomach either. They're going to go right to the intestine and you're going to poop them out. That's what's going to happen. And that's been 30 years ago. So, they've improved vitamins and whatever. And I've seen where some vitamins say water soluble on them because I'm sure that got back to them. But just make sure if you're going to take a vitamin, that you're going to take a water soluble vitamin.
Wow. Now this I think is really important information right now about the vitamins. But the 3.5 question.
Yes.
You mentioned the words peak bag to me.
Yes.
And for a hiker, what does that mean?
So I became a peak bagger and I love it. So I love to go to the peak. I have a goal to get up there and there might be trials along the way, but I'm going to get to that peak. Like it means everything to me to bag as many peaks as I can get. And that's where my sight is at, is peak bagging. So I feel the same with Bright Line Eating. Like we are peak baggers. We are here for it. We're here to win that. We're here to go to the top. And that's where our eyes are looking, right? Yes. And it's not about a number. It's not about the food. It's really not about the food. It is about our lives. It is about me as a whole person. Yeah. And what I can give to the community and what I can give to myself. That's where it's at. Like, anyway.
I can just see you at that peak. Seriously, I can just see you at that peak with such joy.
Oh, it's so fantastic.
And I see you in the analogy of that peak with Bright Line Eating and what you've been able to accomplish. Just turning your health around and taking ownership of all of that journey. And now turning around and serving others by guiding them. You're the whole deal, Kelleen. Thank you so much for sharing your joy of this program and life with us. It's really remarkable. I really
thank you so much. I really enjoyed being here. So thank you.
So thanks for being on Starting Out Bright, and thank you for playing 3-Question Thursday. So, good night, everybody. Stay bright. Good night.